Hello, safe spacers. Um, I was gonna make my bed, but then I got lightheaded, so I decided to do this instead. Because why not? Because I'd rather not be standing while lightheaded, you know? Yeah. Um, so a few days ago, I went to get my IV treatment, like my second IV infusion treatment to help with the POTS. Um, they had to stick me 4 times to get a good vein. Because even though I drink water and I do electrolytes, my body hates me and was just that dehydrated. They stuck me once right here. It like really freaking hurt. It was like swollen a little bit right in this area. Stuck me like right there. And then obviously it was right there that they finally actually got it. And obviously it's bruised, which I actually expected it to be this place or down here. Down like right here, you can't really tell, obviously, but they stuck me twice. So I kind of expected down there to bruise more than up there. So, but it didn't, obviously. Kids, like, you see my arm. But, like, I was in tears because, like, my arms hurt, like, so much. My body hates me. Um, I know that probably sounds so freaking dramatic, but, like, it feels. I want to see the outside world, so I opened my blinds a little bit. But it feels like my body hates me. But I mean, some of it is probably my own fault. I could eat better. I could. I'm not even gonna say go outside, ma. It really depends on like the weather because if it's too hot, I will faint. Like anything above, I'll say 80. Sometimes if it's above like 75-ish, but like it really depends on like just the weather itself too. Like if it's hot, if it's humid, I'll get freaking lightheaded and I will like pass out. And that's no fun, obviously. So, and it's so horrible because I used to love summer. Like growing up, I loved summer. It was like my birthday is June 21st, obviously. So like I loved getting to go out and do stuff for my birthday with my dad because his birthday is June 28th. So like we always like spent our birthdays together, had a little fun. But like I brew I, I bruise easily, obviously, but I sunburn easily now, which I didn't used to as bad. So I don't know what's up with that. Um, like I think 2 summers ago now, we went to Venture River and like we had been there maybe like 20, 25-ish minutes and I was already sunburnt or getting sunburnt. So that kind of sucked. And I had sunscreen up. We got like I don't remember the exact brand, but like it was like not like the cheapest one they had because like we didn't want to like get like burned obviously and like we wanted to spend like the whole day together and everything, but like it did not work out. But I do remember one thing about that trip. I say trip, it's like not like, I mean, whatever. But I remember we we were um in like the food area because like I was lightheaded. I was like getting burnt. So like my dad was like, okay, well, let's get you some food, like see if that helps any. So we got, I think, some pizza, pretty much. Just like slice of pizza. Did I say that right? I, f- I feel like sometimes I say things and it doesn't sound right to me, but then other people hear it and it's just like, no, you said it right. Pizza, 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 pizza. Whatever. Anyways, um, and I remember my dad went to get napkins, maybe? I don't even know. But I remember I was sitting alone on like the picnic table, that like thing that's yeah. And this dude, he le- if I can talk, obviously. But he came up and was just like, "Do you want this pizza?" And it was like half of a pizza he and his friends didn't finish. And I was just like, I guess. And like I was bigger back then. Um, fun fact. Like for like when I graduated high school in 2024, I was like over 200 pounds. And so like I remember this specifically because I kept overthinking like, did he only give me the pizza because I looked huge? Like I overthought that so much. Or like he could have just been being nice because like he couldn't finish it and I was like the only other one like sitting in that area. Well, like I remember that so much. Do not know who they were. Like him and his friends do not know who they were. But I really overthought that so much because I was just like sitting there alone. I had like I think a Mountain Dew and pizza in front of me. And like I remember just thinking after he gave me like the half slice of pizza he and his friends didn't finish, like, oh, okay, so I'm huge. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah. But then my dad came back and he was just like, Where did this come from?" And I was just like, "Someone gave it to us." And I was like, "That's nice." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah." And it was nice. It was. But like, my brain did not take it as nice. My brain took it as like, you think I need this because like I'm huge. But in reality, it probably was not that. You know, I was pale, first of all. Like like my dad took a few pictures like to send to my mom to like let her know. And like I was pale. Pale as a ghost. So it could have just been like he saw a very pale, sickly looking like girl and was just like, she probably needs this more than us. Or like something, you know. My brain does not take it things like that though. Not immediately. It's been a few years, so now I'm just like, okay, well, maybe, you know. But we, my dad and I left like maybe 15 minutes after that because like I was like my face was totally burnt, my shoulders were burnt, and like I was lightheaded, so like obviously I was not doing that great. And then this year for my birthday, we did pizza and a cake. And like I feel bad because like obviously like we used to go like do stuff. We went to Ridge River mainly for birthdays because like that's the closest like cheapest option. But like it kind of makes me feel bad a little bit because I'm like, obviously he has health issues, I have health issues, so but like also I can't swim. Fun fact. So like I'll be using floaties and crap. I'm 20, by the way. 20 and can't swim. But my mom can't swim and I was never taught to swim and then, you know, once I got older, I just like, you know, like with the lightheadedness and like everything is constantly spinning. One like symptom I get is like the like everything spinning like I can't think of what that's called. Like everything just constantly looks like it's spinning. So like learning how to swim just sounds scary now. Cause like what if like, what if this happens? Like the what ifs will always get you. Or well, they'll get me at least. But our original plan was just gonna get a hotel room for the weekend. Um and that's it. I mean, there was a pool and he was like, we could go in the pool, we could swim. He swims, I don't swim. I just kinda like stick close to the edge, like yeah. It was at like an inside swim, like inside swim, inside pool. But that did not happen. Like that entire like the week before my birthday, I like my blood pressure was insane. Like it had been up and then it had been down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So that was not fun. I mean, day of my birthday, I actually woke up feeling okay. Then not even an hour later, I was nauseous. My head was spinning worse than usual. And like I had a headache and like I just was not doing it. So we could not do that. But he gave me a $100 gift card for Walmart and we got my uh, my sister and I bought the ice cream maker with it. That was cool. Well, we made like I can't remember what the first one was, and I barely remember what the second one was. But the second one, I know it has Reese's. I think Rolos. Oh, the first one was Rolos and M&Ms, and the second one was Reese's M&Ms. I mean, not M&Ms, Rolos, Reese's M&M. That's crap. Oh my goodness. The second one we did was Reese's Rolos, cocoa powder. And I think that's it. But I mean, it's good, yeah. But it's still been very hot lately, and I just like have not had any freaking energy, and I'm still lightheaded. Everything is spinning. Um, like I need to do stuff. Like I need to make my bed because it's not made like at all. I need to wash my hair, but like I just like the energy is at a all-time zero at this point. Like, and I'm nauseous too. So nauseous, lightheaded, headache. But I do have some headache medicine, and I took the one that like you're supposed to take it like once you start getting a headache. And like, yeah. And I already took that, so hopefully that helps, at least that. But I just don't feel good. I don't even know what I was originally talking about, honestly. I just kind of started yapping, didn't I? Um, I don't know. Another life update, I guess. Um, got my purified drinking water. If like I I be watching TikToks of like other people who have pots and like getting their advice, like if they like struggle with keeping hydrated, I'm just like, so what do they do that I should do, that I could do to help me, you know? Because I feel like one thing, not everyone has the same symptoms. Not everyone, you know, has the same um like care, like medicines, infusions like I do, like stuff like that. Not everyone does the same things to get better. And I obviously struggle with keeping hydrated. Cause like I said, like they stuck me 4 times because I was like they said I was like so badly dehydrated that like my veins were like impossible to get to. Mm. But I mean, I don't know. Um, um, what was I saying? I'm sorry, I don't remember what I was saying, honestly. Um, so I guess that's the end of this video. Um, thank you for watching. Obviously, thank you. Um, oh, I almost just spilt that all over my bed and my computer, I guess. That wouldn't have been good either way. Um, thank you for watching. This has been Serena's safe space. Remember to drink some water if that helps. I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a nap.